Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. Oh, got a great week this week. So they say. But have you ever read something and it didn't quite hit you when you read it, and you come back to it maybe days, years later, and all of a sudden it hits you? Recently, my wife shared with me a quote from Hank Smith, and he does a lot of posting, Hank R. Smith. And his thoughts are usually really, really good. This was from 2019 when this first was published. Let me share it with you, and I'll make comments as we go through it, but I'm also going to post it in this site so that you can download a copy if you'd like it and be able to share it with it. Share it with others. So here's the way it goes. If you get a feeling to help someone, do it. We've talked about that before, right? We've talked about if you get a nudge, even if it's just a smile, to reach out to help somebody, but have your arrows out mindset, looking around to where you can help. All right, good. Here's another next line. This one gets God, our Father, who loves his kids just like we love our kids, and we want to give our kids everything we have. He could have just given us our own individual earths and said, here, there you go. But he was wanting us experiencing life together. Maybe it's partly because he knows we can do so much for each other if we are brave enough to act. Agency. Now, what's agency? Agency is our choices. It's the greatest gift from God. I don't know how many times I've asked entrepreneurs, business owners, highly successful people, how many times I've asked if there is anything in their past that they can't learn from. And I've never had anyone say yes. I've had them say, well, sooner or later, we can learn from everything. Well, if that makes this the perfect school. And if God took away our agency, then we wouldn't have the school. It would take away part of our purpose in being here. And he gives it to us even though we make bad choices. He goes on to say, agency, your choice, has brought about devastating violence and pain. But it's also created the most beautiful acts of kindness, sacrifice, and love. Your agency, our choices, our agency can lift, heal, and comfort. Your choices can create relationships and bring peace to grieving hearts. Catch the vision of the good you can do if you have the courage to act. Answer the evil in the world with untiring love. We call that arrows out. I'm going to post this so you can reread it. I hope it's helpful. Reread it several times. We can do so much good in the world to offset so much of the bad that's going on. And this week's probably a good week to read this. Make this week meaningful. There are those things in our life that we have no control over. So focus on the things that we do have control over. Let's make life meaningful. Have a meaningful week, and we will talk next week. Bye-bye.